Today, in completely unhinged photo news, Kodak makes an update about their Super 8 camera.
Who cares? I don't care. I don't even care.
Hello, Toilet Man here. Here's your unhinged photo news for... what's today? Now, my precious little eggies, it's time to equip your thinking cap and go all the way back to 2016, because at CES 2016 is when Kodak first brought up their Super 8 camera.
It's gonna launch in Q4.
I completely forgive you if you don't remember, because that was a long time ago. Kodak is doing their best impression of my upload schedule. The camera sports a modern design, LCD flip-out screen, interchangeable C-mount lens, but Kodak really didn't say much about this camera for years. A lot of people actually thought the thing was abandoned. Until now, here's the update. Kodak sent out an email saying that you can register to buy the camera. It's rolling out in America first, USA, let's go, and then it'll be going to the rest of the world after that. And here's the real knee slapper. Well, I'd slap my knee, but my hands are full. The price, the retail price is gonna be $5,495 US dollars. Oh man, couldn't even say that with a straight face. $5,495. To put things into context, I picked up my Canon 514 XL from eBay for 50 bucks. If you don't want to chance it on eBay, you could still buy a refurbished Super 8 camera from somewhere like Pro 8mm, and that's gonna run you a comparatively cheap 700 bucks. I know neither of those choices are brand new, and I know neither of them have any digital elements to them, but still 5,500 bucks?
That's too much, man.
I thought Polaroid's pricing on the i2 was crazy, and Kodak was like, hold my beer.
So let me be clear.
I am not trying to just completely poo-poo this camera, but I think it's pretty obvious that it's not meant for filthy casuals like me, which is kind of a bummer. I would have loved to get my hands on a brand new Super 8 camera in 2023. That's kind of crazy to even think about. This camera has some really cool features, I'm not gonna lie. You can watch your footage back, you can capture sound via an SD card. It supports up to a 30 gig SD card, not included of course. You got an internal non-removable battery that's charged via micro USB. It's almost like this camera was designed like a decade ago and not updated other than the price to match current inflation, but what do I know? Something I initially overlooked that is pretty cool is the thing has an HDMI port, so in theory, and I don't know if this is the case, but in theory you should be able to play back your stuff and capture it via HDMI, effectively eliminating the need for processing, you know, from a lab. That would definitely save you some money though, because keep in mind, you gotta pay for the film and the processing, which is gonna add up. This is a constant expense. It's not like you just buy the camera and you use it forever. And if you're new to this whole Super 8 thing, don't worry, I got your back. I have a whole intro to Super 8 video on the channel. Make sure you check it out after this one. The camera also has this extended gate feature, so you can use more of the Super 8 film. It's a different aspect ratio. It's pretty cool. Listen, I love Super 8. I have a bunch of Super 8 videos on this channel. I made a Super 8 film on my other channel. I love Super 8. But Kodak, bro, what the fuck is this pricing? Back when they first announced this camera, the estimated price was gonna be 400 bucks. And yeah, over the years they raised the price a little bit here and there, and I mean, benefit of the doubt, they were only off from the original estimate by like $5,000, you know, no big deal. Jason made a really good point on Twitter. For the same price, you can buy an FX30 and a trip to Yosemite. So, you know, food for thought. Me, on the other hand, I am much more practical. Doom Eternal is on sale on Steam right now for $10. So you can actually buy like 550 copies of Doom Eternal and give them to everyone you know in your entire life. Now that is a good investment. Disclosure, this is not financial advice. To me, that's a much better use of money than going to Yosemite, which probably has like 15 feet of snow right now. It's late November, everyone. No disrespect to Jason, of course. I'm sure he just didn't consider that Doom Eternal was on sale. Jokes aside though, who is this camera for? A film enthusiast like me who enjoys shooting Super 8 but doesn't do it regularly because it's so expensive? I don't have $5 grand to throw down on a highly specialized camera like this. And I imagine a lot of you watching this channel don't either. It probably will do well in camera rental houses though. And if you're a specialized wedding shooter, this will probably pay for itself pretty quickly, I suppose. And I guess there's always the demographic of people who have more money than they know what to do with. Well, Kodak, and I'm sure this is keeping you up at night, if you want me to make a video about this camera, you're gonna have to send me one to test it out. I will make a fair video about it, but just like the Polaroid i2, I'm sorry, I'm not paying for that. I think I forgot to film an outro. Alright, bye.